Hello guys, in today's video I want to focus on the projects which will support crypto mass adoption and actually also the projects which are going to be a result of this mass adoption. I think all of you are familiar with this chart of crypto adoption versus internet adoption, and it is definitely shows that we're on our way and it will happen definitely with no doubt, but sooner or later. And more bullish news are coming daily. And now it is also Stripe, which is the leading payment processor nowadays, is trying to enable the payments in Bitcoin using this infrastructure for payments in Bitcoin, which is OpenNote. And I think overall it's all the good news are coming into crypto space. And in like what makes me also bullish in crypto and Bitcoin, that like soon in like 5 years it will be only 7% of the people which will afford to own 0.01 of Bitcoin. And it's very strange, seems strange for now, but this mass adoption is definitely coming. And I want you to show my way of thinking in this mass adoption and the projects I want to focus on. It's like the trends mainly, and it could be different projects, but if you following my ideas, you could find the projects you want to focus on in this mass adoption happening, and maybe you will also invest in some projects which will support mass adoption as well. And first of all, the main project I want to focus on is the project which will help this mass adoption happen. So in this chart you see that transactions per second between different blockchains posted. It's like pretty old chart already, but here you could see how it's performing. And it's like Polygon and Solana with 65k of transaction happening, which sounds very good. But the real mass adoption killer, in my opinion, in blockchain world so far is Near protocol, and this is the blockchain I'm thinking the best for mass adoption with this speed and the amount of transaction. So compared to Solana and Polygon making these 65k of transactions, Near is already able to provide 100k of transactions so far, and it's very great project which is cool to accumulate, in my opinion. For now the prices are very good. It is now still a very good entry point, in my opinion. It could go lower, and this is probably the time to accumulate more. The team is very solid. I really like how this lady of crypto and this Twitter account makes this research and breakdown of the tech funding and the team use cases of Near blockchain. I will share this thread with you to learn more about it, but it's very great projects and people are really looking deeply into this. The team is very solid and they make this mass adoption happening with this how it's called, let me yes, this is dynamic sharding, which allows 100k transactions or more to happen. And the idea how they think about the projects, they want to projects let's say if they create Uber of blockchain or something like that, so they're thinking that globally. That's why their initial idea is to build projects like Uber but in the blockchain. So that's why I really think it's a very good idea to focus on this blockchain or probably some other blockchains, but the same way of thinking of mass adoption. But for me, top one is Near for now in this mass adoption. And as they want to build some projects which will be affordable for mass like audience, and there are some projects which are already, in my opinion, are good to mass adoption, and this project is Sweat Economy. It is not the coin yet, it's going to be launched this summer, but you are good to accumulate this coin already, and it is move to earn project for walking into crypto. I did some videos already about this on my channel. There are some of them. I will also put the links to this in the description below to register on it. And why it seems like maybe not very significant for some people in crypto, it's just walking, it's something like to be like short-term gains, but you know, it was Web2 project converting in Web3, and it has significant of amount of users already. It is 75 million registered users already. Those guys are working on this project since 2017 or 15, if I'm not mistaken. It is a lot of downloads even now, and the amount of registered wallets, it is 6 million already, and it is crypto wallets, and this application is free to start. You don't need to buy any stock like sneakers, which was going to like cost you $1,000. There is no entry point. You just need to download the app and start working, and people actively using it, people love it, and they did different researches with like universities, how people like change their behavior and with activities, and once people start using this app, they have 20% up in activities compared like the period before. So it's really encourage people to use it, and it is already, like as I said, 75 million registered users, 6 like million of wallets created so far, and it is how more and more people start to be familiar with crypto space, and like I'm pretty sure like at least half of them was not in crypto before, so it's how crypto is coming to everywhere. Same as like a Stepan project. I don't say it's like good to invest now, but it's how the people are knowing about crypto, and I think this is one of the projects which is will bring crypto to mass adoption, and it is actually also built on Near, because those guys are started back in, like as I said, 5 years ago, but there was no solution, no blockchain which could support this volume of transactions. And now in 2022 there is some blockchains which are good to build those high volume transaction projects like Sweat Economy. So it could be other high transaction volume projects coming. You know, in my opinion, it's like some learn to earn, move to earn, and others to earn model projects are coming. And it is actually like the main idea is that people are going to earn something while doing their usual day-to-day activities, and it is actually also basic attention token to look at. In my opinion, it's also have a good balance in price. It's a very good price for now. This is a Brave browser when you could earn this BRT token once you are like watching the ads in the browser. So it is the way how different projects and companies are going to monetize their traffic, and people will earn in different ways while they're doing something. It could be potentially read to earn, it could be like run to earn, doing everything and earning crypto. I think all the like good habits will be like could be monetized in this case, so it's really good to do. And moving to other parts of mass adoption, you know, just if you think about this mass adoption thing, and everybody will use like their crypto and their wallets and use some mobile phones and paying crypto for all the different types of transaction in the restaurants, and it is the time when actually we start thinking about our privacy and how we could like save ourselves from like this possible like fraud and everything. So I think this project Secret Network, there is like good videos from them for 60
access a
seconds
store of
only.
truth. It's great that blockchains are so open, but that creates a big problem. All their data is public to everyone, creating security risks and usability challenges. We really don't want every piece of information to be accessible all of the time. We need to be able to choose what's public and what's private. That's the secret of Secret Network. It's the first blockchain with programmable privacy. And that
Yeah, imagine you are going to the restaurant, sharing the bill with your friends, for example, and if you send them some crypto for the like dinner to split the bill, maybe you don't want to see them all the transaction on this wallet. It's great that blockchain is transparent and it's what's the main idea, but in the same way we want to like save our privacy, and I think it's a good to think about like crypto in this way, and that's why like Secret Network is exploring, more projects are building on this network, and I think it's at least too great idea to look at the projects like Secret Network. It is part of Atom like ecosystem. You could buy Secret Network. It's very good price now as well, and stake it, for example, in Kepler wallet. It is what I'm doing, and it will be also available for eligible for different airdrops of like Atom ecosystem as well as Tuna, Osma, and Atom airdrops, and it's good idea to do. And it is also what I heard from like Blockchain First, which was like in the beginning of May in Cyprus Limassol. It was different speakers, and they've also shared like that this idea where like they were talking about the trends and different things coming to the world of blockchain, and this like privacy things were also covered, and they said that it's trend, and it is what I agree with, and I'm also buying these secret coins, and I think it's good to at least to look at in mass adoption coming. So, and I also want to share with you two projects which is data related first of all, and I think you're familiar with this one. It is Chainlink. It is oracles which will connect off-chain and off-chain data, so enabling access to real-world data and off-chain while maintaining the security. Into like blockchain technologies, this link between real world and off-chain and on-chain world is definitely needed, and it is what we will need actually in mass adoption. So those like projects started like long time ago. It is survived in a bear market and performed very well. I so like sure in the team I'm long term in Chainlink. I won't sell it when it's going to be like I want to sell it like anymore. I am so like confident in these projects, and also people like the best talented from the world are joining this project. There is already thousands of people in Chainlink. They have like 1,500 integrations so far in blockchain world. They are like the killer of Oracle space. There is no like competitors for them, and I'm if you know if you know like all the Google like best talent are moving to Chainlink. So for example, like if you know like this Eric Schmidt, he's former Google CEO who joined like Chainlink as strategic advisor, and it means a lot actually that this person was developed like the best projects of the Google, and now he's part of Chainlink, and more people are joining from Google. So is the recent news that like they have new chief product officer who is Kemal, his former like Googler as well, and he was also responsible for so significant projects in Google, and it's just a couple of examples, and high talented people are joining these projects, and the idea is like it's we don't have even like this future is not even like happened, and they already built the scalable solution. And Sergey Nazavarov, who is the leader of Chainlink, you could definitely watch this interview with Alex. Let me show it for you. Yeah, with Alex Friedman. This is the best interview, I think, in my opinion, once you watch it, about like the future of blockchain, the future in general, about smart contracts, Oracle networks. It's worth to watch, and it's really like great person, and I believe him like 100%, and it's huge projects they're doing and working on. And one more project that are related, in my opinion, it is the project called Graph. It is actually it's like indexing protocol, actually something like the Google of blockchain, and people like saying the same way that it is the Google of blockchain. Solid project, which is extremely undervalued now. It is like the price is about like their start like back in end of 2020. It's solid projects, and it's also what we need once we're like mass adopted, and this is like significant feature with indexing these queries and like publish those public open IPRS and called subgraphs, making data easy accessible. And you could definitely also look at it. I'm accumulating the graph coins, and I think it's like really strong, solid projects, which is extremely undervalued now. You could watch them in like Twitter accounts. They have their own podcast, which you could also like listen, and you could like follow also like their co-founder, which is yeah, I don't yeah, this like person, I look at him like in Twitter like for a long time already. They also invite some friends in this podcast. Like this is also their projects that great to look at. It's just like offsite. So I think it's a good project, data related, which will be also for mass adoption very like needed. And okay, and the last like coin I want to share with you, which will, I think it's more for fun, but it will be it will be the result of this mass adoption, and it is actually Dogecoin and maybe some others meme coins. And why I think that, and I don't want like I'm not as a holder of Dogecoin or any like meme coins so far, but why I think that it is going to be like explode when like the mass adoption. Like first thing for exactly like Dogecoin is because Elon Musk supporting it. He's like thinking that it's has potential as cryptocurrency. I don't know. It's like he's probably the like huge holder of Doge, and maybe he's doing it's like fun. But I think if he wants like that, McDonald's is like going to accept Doge as a currency, as well as some like Tesla merch is also affordable to buy with Doge as well. And I think it's going to be part of his, if it's part of his priorities, it will be successful, because everything that he touches, it's kind of like he's a good in marketing for sure. And it is number one, and numbers like the second thing, and the reason why I think that like Doge or other shitcoins could be has potential, because I was like talking about different people who is like joining the crypto space, and the number one coin they buy, it is Bitcoin. Maybe they're already like familiar with Ethereum, but then they're not like know anything about crypto, but they know those Doge coins, Shiba Inu, and then they buy it. And it's not the one or two people who said the same things. And yes, it's like sounds maybe strange for people who are like long-term in crypto and already familiar with all the market and solid projects, but for people who are just jumping in, they do not know nothing, and it is the first thing they're buying, those like Shiba Inu coins, Dogecoin. Maybe it's going to be other coins which are very like good marketing in this period of time. We have like Floki, and like other coins, Samayet, and other like shit coins with Dog. And I think like I won't be surprised that if it's like explored, and if you like shit coins, I think it's good to have different coins in your portfolio. But it's just an idea and my guess, and I want to like say it in public and then to check is it going to happen or not. So those are different type of projects I covered: privacy projects, data related projects, blockchain for mass adoption, some mass adoption resulted projects like those potential currency shitcoins. It is also move to earn, which will bring free to use move to earn, which will bring more users to crypto space. So it is actually the way how I think about it. If you want to cover some other projects and you think other projects are great to mass adoption, please put the comments underneath this video. It will be interesting to read it and also like talk about it with you. So thank you guys for watching me. Have a good day. Bye bye.